Hello and welcome everybody to the Solano College Sports Network. We are here in Fairfield, California at Rodriguez High School for the regular season finale between the Rodriguez Mustangs and the Vanden Vikings. My name is Cameron Anderson alongside my broadcast partners Jonathan Cobbs and Zay Randall. Jonathan, what should we look out for from the 8-1 Vanden Vikings?
So from the Vanden Vikings, who are Division II state champions last year, they have players to watch like quarterback Trey Dimes, who's having another great season and has over 1,400 total yards. And another player to watch is another person in the backfield. It's their running back, number 10, Elijah Fisherman, who leads the Vikings with close to 90 yards rushing per game and 7 touchdowns. So watch out for them tonight. They should be on fire.
That running game has been lethal this year. And Zay, what should we look out for from the Mustangs, who we've been watching all season?
Yeah, for the Mustangs, be on the lookout for number 1 Washington commit, Leroy Bryant. He's going to be in that defensive side. Hopefully he can pick off Trey Dimes tonight if he does his job. So he's going to have a big night. I feel it coming. And also be on the lookout for number 2, Gabriel Petrez. He's been wreaking havoc in the trenches all year long. I think he has 18 sacks on the year. Hopefully that comes up tonight.
Yeah, Petrez leading in tackles and sacks. I had a chance before the game to talk to head coach Miles King of the Rodriguez Mustangs. Watch this. I'm here down the field with head coach of the Rodriguez Mustangs, Miles King. So, Miles, you guys have been on a roll this month on a 3-game win streak. What has been clicking?
Everything, our game plan, offensive and defensively, and special teams, is finally came together. And coaches are doing an excellent job making adjustments early on. We took some early losses, but we made adjustments once the league started, and we learned a lot in the Vacaville film.
So this is the biggest game of the season so far against Vanden. If you guys winner will make the playoffs, what do you guys have to do to come out on top tonight?
We have to be able to run the ball, and defense is going to have to do what they've been doing for the past month.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you, Coach. I'll send it back upstairs. All right, and we'll be right back for the kickoff after a quick word from our sponsor, James Thomas Media, your one-stop shop for all of your video production needs. Welcome back as we are ready for the kickoff. Rodriguez deferred, so they will kick this off to Vanden on this grim senior night for the Rodriguez Mustangs. Last game of the regular season for both these teams with a lot on the line. Winner will go to the playoffs and potentially host a game in the first round, as it's a squib picked up by Vanden and will be dropped right around the 35-yard line.
Did you say winner goes to the playoffs?
Winner does go to the playoffs.
They're only sending 2 teams this year?
I believe so. We'll have to wait and see if one of these teams loses, whether or not they make the playoffs.
Ooh.
But it is guaranteed if they do win, they will go to the playoffs. That's all I know.
High stakes. This is like a night out at the casino.
Vanden's only loss on the season coming to Vacaville in conference play.
All right. Here comes that offense you was talking about, led by Trey Dimes.
You know what he drops?
What?
Dimes.
Pulling the tricks out early. That is the man, Trey Dimes, in at quarterback, trying to drop a dime. This one downfield is caught already. Did he step out of bounds? Yes, he did.
Did he?
Jackson Clark, number 8, on the catch, and I do believe on his cut he did step out of bounds.
When I say that was a dime, like, hey, Trey needs to tell that receiver to pick that one up.
Down to the 23-yard line.
Pick up that dime.
So a quick bomb to start it for the Vikings. And this one will be handed off to the running back. Pickup of a few. That is Elijah Fisherman, who is the lead back for this Viking offense. 68 carries, over 500 yards, and 7 touchdowns on the season for Elijah Fisherman. So he's having a great year.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Another senior for the Vikings.
He's one of those, like, pit bull types. He's going to run you over. Uh-oh.
Oh, looks like they're going to push him back.
Play is blown dead. It looks like they may have.
Wait, guys. I just got a little excited. You know, the first play, for the first time in like 3 weeks, wasn't a penalty.
That's true.
Hey.
You might be speaking too soon, though.
It's okay. This is not the first play. We're changing for the better now.
So they will actually move it up.
Ooh.
Offsides on the defense.
Looks like Nick Bosa last week. Encroachment.
So this Viking offense off to an amazing start.
Yes, the Vikings are. 2nd and short here. Call it 2nd and 1.
Oh, look at him. That one's going back.
You had to say it, Jonathan. You had to say it.
You can't be blaming things on me. I'm not in their ear. I'm over here.
It's true. You saw with Steph, though, the other night.
What?
Steph missed a free throw right before. Announcer said he's perfect on the season.
So you're saying that announcers make people miss?
It's a suspicion.
Ooh.
That one dropped in the backfield. Kashawn Gresham, another tackle for loss on the year.
Came through there like a Ford F-150.
Like a F-150.
Bow. Hello.
Tons of horsepower.
I know Elijah's like, man, y'all got to block a little bit better for that one. Because,
that's going to be the key to success for tonight for the Mustangs.
Mustangs front 7 has been electric all season. So this is 3rd and 7 at the 20-yard line. They need to get to the 12. Dimes stepping up in the pocket. He's got some room, and he will pick up the first down.
That's a nice sign in a young quarterback, being able to step up in the pocket, noticing you ain't got nothing downfield, and take it for the first down.
Yeah.
Find the marker, slide. He needs to work on that slide.
Yeah. Well, at least he tried to go down safely. You know, that's what I was excited to see.
Look like Tom Brady, because he don't know how to slide either.
Nope. So that'll be a first down. Now 1st and goal from the 7, and another penalty. This play's blown dead. Vikings offense thinking it's on the defense. Another offside penalty on the Mustangs. This will bring it up to the 4-yard line. Still 1st and goal. Great field position for the Vikings to start this game after a huge throw from Trey Dimes to Jackson Clark down the sideline. And this will be stopped right around the line. Betrez in on the tackle.
That's that man.
Last week's player of the game, you know. Interviewed by yours truly. You guys should go check that out.
That's right. He had a fantastic game. He's been having a fantastic season on both sides of the ball.
Strahan-like.
6 touchdowns and 18 sacks on the defensive end. And the running back, Fisherman.
I guess his knee may have came
Short.
down a little early.
You know what you do? Line up in shotgun, right? Go straight under center. Quarterback
Yep,
sneak.
I was going to say.
I like that.
I'm under
90s in.
center right here.
You see that?
Yep,
I could be
quarterback
offensive
sneak.
coordinator.
I like that. I like that demonstration you did too. I wish the audience could see that.
I wish they could too. They could see how good I was in my day.
And it's a handoff in shotgun, and they did not listen to you, Jonathan, and that'll bring up 4th down. An interesting call, an inside zone in shotgun from their own 1-yard line.
Yeah, I don't really like that shotgun call right there, but even more so, the Mustangs defense with a really nice stand after giving up that tough penalty.
If they stand tall here, momentum.
Yeah, we'll see. It looks like they're going to go for it. So they're going to have to stand tall one more time this drive.
It's going to be a long 2 yards.
Number 4 is getting the ball.
You got timeout.
Timeout.
He just looks like he's getting the ball.
Miles King will use his first timeout.
Yeah, Raheem Holt. 6'2", 195, probably 200. Just being generous.
4 touchdowns on the year. The Vikings have 3 running backs with over 20 carries on the season. So this is definitely a run-heavy offense. Looks like a combined 130 carries between 3 running backs.
There's a lot of touchdowns between a lot of people.
So the offense coming back on the field. Let's see what they dialed up that timeout.
4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Dimes trying to finish off this great drive, and they won't be able to. Fisherman met in the backfield once again. Zach Carvalho got back there. So that'll be a turnover on downs. The Mustang defense able to hold strong.
And that's a tough one after a great drive. We got great field positioning. 1st and 2 at the goal, 1st and goal at the 2. And the Mustangs able to come up big with that stop right there. See what their offense can do, get themselves out of this tough positioning.
Yeah, they got a lot of work to do now here at their own 2-yard line. Dangerous territory for an offense.
I'm sitting in the blitz. Let's get these points that we were supposed to get. Well, 2 at least.
Whoa.
Well, I was talking as if
Got it.
I
As
was
a defensive coordinator.
Hey, I'm not biased here.
Oh, but here comes the blitz.
Jones out wide. Bryant, he's
perfect
got a
time
lot
to
of
call
space,
that.
and he's got blockers. As he will easily pick up the 1st down and be dropped right around the 25. Pickup of 23 on the wide receiver screen. Great call there from Coach Miles King as they get out of dangerous territory.
Best time to call a screen is against a blitz.
Yep, and we know that's what the Mustangs like to do. They like to get the balls to the outside to their playmakers' hands. And if you call that blitz, they got action every single time.
Every time.
So Keenan Jones, senior quarterback, gets the start tonight. We've seen him and Dylan Burke all year. Jones across, Jeremiah Hill with the speed. Wow, up to the 45-yard line. So 2 20-plus yard receptions to start out the night for this Mustang offense. And they're already up to the 45-yard line.
Yep, and typically the Mustangs like to come out with that pound game just to get the defense on their heels, but tonight they're coming out slinging that ball. I like to see it.
Damani Nelson in the backfield, lead back for the Mustangs.
Coach Miles King's playing chess, not checkers.
Motion the running back. Out wide to Hill once again. Bryant in on the block. And Hill will get a good chunk there across the 50 down to the other 46-yard line.
I'm telling you, chess.
The Vikings are they're gonna have to do something to stop these screens. They're gonna have to bring up some coverage guys.
Pick up a 5.
Ooh.
Handoff going nowhere.
Well, that's something to stop something.
Tyler Mendoza, the nose tackle, in on that one.
Shoot. They came in there fast.
So that's their first rush attempt for the night. Ends up losing a couple yards. I think they'll go back to the pass on this one.
Yeah. High ball, Hill and Leroy Bryant out as the wide receivers. He's going over Bryant. What a catch. Was he in bounds? Yes, he was.
Yeah, that's just an amazing snag by Bryant. But even better placement by the ball right there, putting it where only the receiver can get it. I really like how the quarterback slung that one right there.
Perfect back shoulder right there. Bryant able to keep those toes in bounds for his 55th reception on the year. Jones fakes the handoff, play action, looking over the top, deep, Bryant, touchdown, Mustangs!
He says you can't guard me. Oh, the flag, but that's going to be after the play. I think the touchdown is going to stand right here. And the Mustangs coming out slinging that rock. Keenan Jones, the senior, getting the start tonight, showing that he still has it. Stop playing with that man.
That was a dime. Tattooed his chest.
Caught him perfectly in stride. Beautiful first drive by the Mustangs. After a huge stop by their defense. That's exactly how you want to start this ball game off.
A 98-yard drive for the Mustangs after, like you said, a huge stop on their own goal line. Mateo Urias in on the PAT.
Looks like Rod came to play today.
Yes, they did. On a 3-game win streak. They have been rolling this month. So unsportsmanlike conduct on Rod, but that'll only affect the kickoff.
They'll accept that at the moment.
If I'm not mistaken, he completed every single pass attempt.
You are correct, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Keenan Jones off to a hot start. 6-0 Rod, trying to make it 7. This one's blocked.
Pick it up.
Vanden will pick it up, and the ball is, no, they will not. The ball is dead. So special teams opportunity there as Vanden gets the block PAT, keeps them to 6 points.
That holds a little bit of that momentum. I just was giving it to him. I was about to say, man, you heard me. They got to stop at the goal line, get some momentum, score a touchdown. Boom, blocked field goal. It's like, man, dang.
And even though it only takes away 1 point, that's still a huge play. Like you were saying, takes away a lot of momentum.
Here we go, though. Their defense probably still hyped after that stop on the goal line. We'll be looking to probably come out with some fire. Hitting hard, running fast.
A great offensive drive, at least the start of the offensive drive for the Vikings. Just weren't able to capitalize.
So far, we have seen 2 go routes go for some big plays. I thought that was a Vanden Viking touchdown. Didn't see him step out. But who am I to say? You know, I'm not up on the field.
Yeah,
Thought they had a touchdown twice.
First play of the game, Clark. So Malik Dawson in to kick this one off. Arias will go to the sideline. Malik with the big leg. This one's squibbed. Takes a nice bounce into the hands of a Viking. Cuts in and will be eventually dropped, but not before he picks up good field position past the 40-yard line. Call it the 42. Braden Chavez, one of the wide receivers for the Vikings with the return.
The leading wide receiver for the Vikings. 518 yards, 4 touchdowns, 29 receptions. He's been doing his thing.
Yep, leads the team in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. Receiving, that is. Dimes, handoff, Fisherman. He's got it, some room, had a gap up the middle.
Ball came out.
Looked like the ball came loose, but a Viking was able to get on top of it.
Ooh, cut a break right there.
Leon Robinson able to drop on the football. Good awareness by him. That would have been a big blow.
Yeah, after a great run like that, big old gap, shot it. That was at least a gain of 13 yards.
Yep, picked up the first down. Once again, Fisherman right up the middle. And a hit, but that won't stop him. And eventually shoved out of bounds by Leroy Bryant after he shook a hit.
He runs hard. Real hard. What'd I tell you? He's a dog back there.
Looked like safety Jeffrey Missouri came up and hit him, but couldn't get him down.
Better wrap up today.
Seemed like the Mustang defense was more concerned with the pass in those last couple coverages. Must have opened up a few big old holes for the running backs. Now with this condensed field, I think they're going to break it down a little bit. It's going to be harder to get those rushing yards.
Yeah. This is where the front seven for the Mustangs can do their work down in the trenches.
Trey Dimes slings that thing down, whatever it was. It's go time.
You don't think they should pick that up off the field? I'll leave it alone.
Handoff. Fisherman not going anywhere. Cromie got him in the backfield. So we'll see if the Vikings go away from the run here in the red zone, as it did not pay off their first drive. And their first play in the red zone on their second drive went nowhere. Although it is a 2nd and 2.
I would really like to see Dimes get out the pocket and do something with his feet, especially down here in the red zone.
Drops back, Dimes, and it's just overthrown to his receiver, Muhammad Hakam. Number 24 on the target. Now 3rd and 12.
Not that bad. If you're going to miss, at least you miss long.
I mean,
a little bit more air under that one. Could have had it.
Looked like the receiver started running a little later. If he was full speed the whole time, I mean, that looked like a dot. I'm going to stop saying dime. It's just it's getting overplayed now.
Overplayed once we get to that 3rd or 4th. Dimes in the shotgun. Handoff. Got some space. Fisherman won't be able to pick up the first, but is down to the 5-yard line.
And they're keeping the offense on the field again. This is the second time they did it. Last time it didn't pay off.
No field goals.
Looks like a 4th and 5 from the 6-yard line.
Trying to get him to jump.
And they will go for it here. Dimes rolling out. Pass is short. He had an open man in the end zone, but was not able to hit him. Looked like it was Chavez, number 10, who's open in the back of the end zone.
Got to score in the red zone. You need those.
Even though I think they should have took the field goal on that one, I still like how they try to make them jump. And a lot of times after you don't get somebody to jump, they'll just call a timeout or not run a play. They actually ran a play and caught the defense off guard. A better ball. They could have had 6 right there.
Yep, Vikings leaving it in the hands of their star quarterback there. Just didn't turn out well this time. So back-to-back turnover on downs in the red zone for the Vikings. Mustangs got a long way to go once again. Had a 98-yard drive in their first drive. Now at the 5-yard line, looking for 95 yards. Daniel Childs will start off with a good run, pickup of 6.
Vikings defense right there dropping in the coverage as if it was a pass. I think they might be a little traumatized by last drive.
That no huddle.
Handoff once again. Childs putting his head down, got pushed forward. That'll be enough to pick up the first down and some.
And I tell you what, after a long ball like they did that last drive, it's going to open up that run game a little bit more. You got to drop some guys in the coverage just to avoid that long ball.
Yeah, usually reverse of what we've seen from the Mustangs, where they run the ball early, try to bring the linebackers and safeties up, and then hit it over the top. But this time, working in reverse. We'll see if they keep feeding this run game. Play action. Jones sacked.
He came off that edge fast.
Who was that? He got back there.
Orion Knoll, his 6th sack of the season, leads the team in that department.
He was back there, and they normally say you got about 3-4 seconds to get it off. He had about 0.5.
No time. We saw that earlier in the season with this Mustangs O-line. Quarterbacks were having to get that ball out quick, but the last couple weeks the O-line has done better. Not as many sacks for the Mustangs quarterbacks.
Getting aggressive.
Jones, play action, pressure, he looks over the top, high ball, a little too high. Not able to reel that one in.
He had
bring
him.
up a 3rd down.
He had him. That man was open.
Yep, that was a good read right there with the defense and the cover 2 look. The receiver, who was that on the route?
Highball, Keelan Highball.
That was eyeball on the route. Yeah, he was able to attack the middle of the field, and with the better ball, they really got action right there.
Yeah, it looked like a post route from Highball. So now a 3rd and long. Well, what was the 2nd and long is now a 3rd and long.
Screen.
3rd and 16. I like that.
There it is.
It's a wide receiver screen drop. Jeremiah Hill tipped the ball in the air and almost came down to the hands of a Viking defender. Clark, who had that big catch first play of the game, almost came down with another big catch. Instead, 4th down, the punting unit will come out.
Don't let me be the defensive coordinator, because that's an interception. You see what I said? I'm calling the screen. I know it's coming.
Dawson coming out to punt. Number 10, Chavez back to receive. And a boot from Dawson well over the head of Chavez. Takes a great bounce, and Chavez picks it up. Able to beat Highball to the sideline, cuts it back in. So Chavez makes something out of nothing after the beautiful punt from Malik Dawson. They'll get this ball at the 40-yard line in pretty good field position.
Yep. I feel like we ask this question every week, but you grabbing that?
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough not to. Even though coach might be mad at me, it's tough not to, especially after that last bounce he caught in the stride. I'm not mad at him at that one.
I don't think Kim's grabbing it.
That was risky.
I had a feeling. Me, personally, I'm slow.
Fisherman outside, cuts back. Missouri can't bring him down. Eventually brought down by Donovan Trope, but Elijah Fisherman running hard tonight.
What'd I say? You better wrap that boy up, because if you don't wrap up, he's getting going. Them legs do not stop moving. He's going to knee you in your head if you play around. You keep going. Bow, 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 bow.
And Missouri had him wrapped up for half a second. The defense has to swarm as a whole group and just swallow that guy up right there.
Another run from Fisherman. After the first down, he'll pick up a few.
Likely to be the last play of the quarter.
Yep. Clock is rolling. So that'll do it for the first quarter. Mustangs up 6-0 in this eventful 6-0 game so far. Two offenses getting a lot of what they want. Just the Vikings unable to finish their drives so far.
Two very big stops by the Mustangs. Down inside the 10-yard line.
Score should be 14-6, but
luckily you're not
isn't.
Vanden bias,
It
right,
is.
though? Yeah.
No, that's the truth. You get down to that red zone, you got to score.
Yep.
That's no bias.
Yeah, I agree with you right there.
I mean, you see the Niners, good team, losing record. They get to the red zone, they can't score.
Can't score, yeah.
So if that's your issue, you're not going to have too much success.
Give some credit to the defense, though.
Definitely.
Vanden's 8-1. Clearly they've been able to score and put themselves in opportunities to win games. Obviously, still the first quarter. Vanden on another good drive here. Elijah Fisherman working here through that first quarter. We'll see if he has that same juice here in the second quarter.
Yep, and this is the third drive where the Vikings got really good starting field position, and 2 times I just couldn't come up big. The defense coming up big both times. See what they can do on this third drive.
After the wait, we are ready, and so are the refs. Here we go. First play of the second quarter is a pitch to Fisherman as he cuts back inside. What a cut, and he trips. Had a lot of green grass, but eventually dropped by Malik Dawson, who chased him down on that play. Dawson looks like he's grimacing in some pain.
Is that a pink flag?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Have you guys noticed? They all got pink flags.
Yeah, this is for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea.
Yeah.
I never noticed.
Nice little touch.
Wouldn't have said anything about it. I just seen some pink go in there. I was like, whoa.
It's hard to tell when a lot of the socks are pink as well. Some of the towels, arm sleeves.
Oh, they took him back far. Holding? Holding.
Yeah, that was looks like 10-yard penalty. 2nd and 20.
Just switched up the coverage.
Dimes hands it off. Stopped in the backfield. Kashawn Gresham got him first.
Yep, and he's getting after it tonight.
Yep. Running back Jordan Jones on the carry. Going backwards.
You know, I tell you, it's just something about a D lineman with no gloves. They're built different every single time. You got to be a little crazy.
Yep.
I like that.
It's almost like in baseball when a hitter comes to the plate with no gloves. There's an intimidation factor when you do that.
Definitely.
I'm not worried about nothing. No, that's the thought. That's the thought that they have. I'm not worried about nothing.
I thought you were saying that was your thought.
Timeout Vikings.
No.
On this timeout, Jonathan can elaborate on not being intimidated by no one.
Well, that's a fact. I can elaborate on that. Don't let nobody intimidate you. We all use the bathroom the same way. We're born the same way.
I fear God.
Yeah.
Shout out DeAndre
Hopkins.
Good to see DeAndre back. Had a great first game back with the Cardinals.
Yep, he's getting fed down there. I like that look. Interesting to see what they can do with Robbie Anderson.
Yeah, see if they mix him.
Or is he on the Chiefs?
Nope, Robbie Anderson on the Cardinals. Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, you're right.
Panthers
You're
to
right.
the Cardinals.
All right, cool.
Kadarius Toney is on the Chiefs now.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Dimes all by himself, 5 wide, rolling out, pressure getting to him. He's got some room though. He shakes a tackle, tries to get to the sideline, and is eventually dropped down before he gets across the 50. Looked like a pickup of 11. So still 4th down. It'll be 4th and 9.
I thought, nope, they didn't give him the first? Oh, well, the first down is way up there.
Yeah, that
Wrong
That
stick.
was the original line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Wrong stick. Yeah.
That holding brought them back 10 yards. Might have been, that was the difference there. If they didn't have that holding penalty, he picks up that first down easily. Looks like they're going to go for this. The Vikings aggressive here. 3 straight drives, 3 straight 4th downs. Whistle. And another timeout. Miles uses his second.
Got to talk that one over. Seen something he didn't like.
Yep, he had to because you don't usually waste a timeout with 4th down and 4th and 8 to go unless you really see something that you don't like. I haven't seen the Vikings kicker a single time.
I was going to say, Ortiz Velez, number 36, the punter and kicker on the roster. He's getting cold over there on the sideline.
That's one way to say it. This offense is out there every single 4th down.
And you think about it, if the Vikings kicked those 2 field goals on 4th down, they'd be a tie ball game. And
Yep.
here, 4th and 7. No punting unit to be seen. They're back to the 5 wide. Dimes in shotgun by himself back there. Two ticks under 10 minutes here in the second quarter. Dimes, quarterback draw, and he will get close.
Did he get it? He's right around the sticks.
I think he got it.
The sticks look
First
like they're
down.
moving. Yep.
First down,
Wow.
Dimes.
And I really like that call.
Yeah.
I really do. That was exactly what I wanted them to do down here in that red zone when I said let him get out the pocket. But this time they went inside the pocket and just let the quarterback work on his legs.
Yeah, I agree.
Gutsy call right there on 4th down. Had to pick up 7 with his legs. Dimes with over 150 plus rushing yards on the year.
Whew.
Dual threat. Quarterback. Handoff. Fisherman. He will get to the outside and will run out of bounds. Pick up of a few yards.
When I was like in the 8th grade, I would look up the top players in the nation, and I would see a quarterback and it would say DT, and I didn't know that it meant dual threat. I'm like, they play defensive tackle too? That's
Must be a big
crazy.
quarterback.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Tim Tebow could have.
You think?
In high school? Yeah,
Yeah.
huge.
It's true.
Not everybody's huge in high school.
He could have played whatever position he wanted.
Yeah, he's a baseball player.
Dimes looking deep. High point, no. Unable to hit his man in stride. That is Jackson Clark.
Yep. Barely missed him right there. Dimes just dropped a penny. It's all good though. He dropped a few dimes earlier.
Looked like defensive back Chris Ross, as you can see right there on the screen, was in coverage.
What are you calling right here?
3rd and 6.
Comes a blitz? No. Yep.
Rolling to his left.
Go roll
Outside,
Oh.
dropped. Hit him in the chest, couldn't reel it in.
What do you like to say, Cubs?
Tattoo
Tattoo.
his chest.
Tattooed that man's chest. I think that one might have stung a little bit right there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of recoil on that ball. Yeah, he should have caught that one. He knows it.
He got tagged. Yeah, you got to think about that one later. You win, you won't think about it unless someone mentions it.
Well, based on how the Vikings have been playing tonight, this 4th down is a no-brainer for them. 4th and 6.
Like the Chargers.
Yeah. I think Brandon Staley's calling the plays.
For sure.
Dimes.
Hello.
And another penalty. And it's going to be on the defense.
Oh,
Might have been another offsides. So this will help a lot. A 4th and 2. So definitely manageable here for the Vikings, as they are 1 for 3 on 4th down conversions so far.
And as you've seen last time when they needed a yard for a touchdown, Rod said no, no, no.
Yep, we'll see if Rod is looking out for that quarterback draw. Might be putting a spy on him.
So we got a referee timeout. What we got here?
Come on now, every week it's their show. Their show first. First down.
Giving him the first down, wow.
What was that about?
They feel like the mark was first, and then, yeah, that's my guess. Don't come to me for actual answers. I don't know what they're thinking.
That one was interesting.
Handoff, Fisherman up the gut. It's going to take a couple Mustangs to bring him down.
His acceleration through the hole is crazy.
Yeah. He's able to twist and turn his body, cutting every corner.
Now we got the cheerleaders next to us.
Fisherman still in the backfield. Receiver in motion. Refs aren't satisfied with their camera time.
It's like once I say they want camera time, they make sure they get even more.
So what'd you say? Watch this. So this will push the Vikings back 5 yards. 1st and 15 at the 21-yard line. Dimes, pressure. Cromie had him in his hands, but wasn't able to bring him down, and finally brought down by Donovan Trope.
He did a good job getting out the first one.
Yeah, after he initially got out that sack, you just got to let the ball go. You can't take that sack right there. Now that was a loss of 2 right there. It's not that bad, but you can let that ball go. Keep that 2 yards. Especially in high school, no intentional grounding.
Yep, I was going to say, might as well spike that one. Now they're at the left hash. 2nd and 17. More pressure, Dimes. And he's going to try to run, but he's got nowhere to go. Makai Johnson right there. Dropped him right around the line of scrimmage. Looked like he may have gained 1 yard.
Rodriguez starting the scoreboard chance early.
It may be a little early. But last time we saw it was a little too late.
Indeed.
Yeah, but I'd rather it be late than early.
I think they're trying to learn.
Late, it's like, yeah, I'm rubbing your face a little. Early, it's like there's a chance you lose, and then when you go home, you're really more upset. I was just yelling scoreboard and we lost.
Dimes. Needing a dime here. And it's picked off. Wow, Jeremiah Hill pick that one off, and that'll end this long drive from the Vikings.
So the Mustangs defense comes up big again, getting an interception. I told you it was coming tonight. Somebody's going to pick off Dimes. I just had a feeling. No hate to the young man.
Yeah, Dimes just his 5th interception on the season in 9 games. This being the 10th game.
It happens, man. That was a great play by Jeremiah Hill, though.
Great play.
Here's Dylan Burke, the sophomore quarterback, coming in for Keenan Jones. Damani Nelson with the carry. Trying to beat him to the edge. Drop down after a couple yards.
See if they can stretch the lead. I mean, there hasn't been as many stoppages in play, though, this week as normal.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised. My bad.
You're good.
Wouldn't be surprised if the Mustangs came out and tried to get this run game going. Try to build that lead on in the half. Get this clock ticking down.
Yeah, we know the Mustangs love their play actions and wide receiver screens. And this one, sweep, outside, trying to work some room. Looking for a number.
Flag.
That's Andres Garcia, but yes, there is a flag on the play.
Where's this one?
The suspense.
Personal foul penalty called against the Vikings.
On the defense. 15-yard penalty. Big blow for the defense and fortunate for the offense. This ball will be right around the 33-yard line. Burke got some room to run. He slides, late hit.
I don't know if he slid or if he fell.
I thought he slid, but no flag on the play.
You know what a slide looks like, though, so
I
you
do.
play baseball. I mean,
hey, if that was Brady, 7 flags on the play. That's all I got to say.
yeah.
Mahomes?
Even Derek Carr.
Derek Carr?
On that last play, the Vikings only rushed 2 and dropped 9 people in the coverage. He's going to do that all night long.
Burke, handoff. Damani Nelson met at the line and nowhere to go for him. Play is blown dead.
Another one.
Late flag. Looks like it's going to be unsportsmanlike. Vikings defense frustrated here.
I'm not on the field, so I can't tell you what was said. But from my experience, these are young men on the field playing with a lot of passion and heart. There's going to be words said. Sometimes you just got to let it go, ref. But like I said, I wasn't on the field.
That's a good take. I have to agree.
It's always two sides to a story, too, so can't be one-sided every time.
So what would have been a 4th and 3 is now a first down and into opponent's territory at the 46-yard line after the unsportsmanlike conduct on the Vikings. So 2 15-yard penalties has been the difference this drive. Handoff, Nelson, no, keeper Burke. He'll scamper to the outside and pick up 4. Fooled me.
Yep, and he was able to ride that read out to the very last minute and take that ball. That's why he fooled me too.
Yep.
That's why he was able to fool everybody and get to that sideline.
Not everybody. I saw it.
All right.
You seen Marvel? Call me Hawkeye. I was probably the only one that did see it, though. That was a great fake.
All right, Kyles. You want me to say it? I seen it.
2nd and 6.
I only believe the first thing.
Flag on the play once
Another
again.
flag.
We're going back to back.
All right. So after giving up 30 yards, at least they get 5 back. So they only give up 25 yards in penalty yardage this drive.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 11, I believe. Second down. Wide receiver motion out. Burke's going to run once again as a defender shot down to blow that play up, but Burke able to stay down. Looked like Simeon Weidermeer.
I really liked it. My bad, Cam. I really like that change of coverage right there by the Vikings defensive coordinator. Instead of dropping a lot of people back like he did last time, he ended up rushing all 8 of them. That's why they was able to get that stop almost in the backfield.
Looks like Rod's trying to control the clock, just like you said earlier, Zay. Took it from 6 minutes down to 2:58 already.
Yeah.
Probably going to want to ride this one out till half. Get a score at the last second.
I know that's what I would try to do, especially with this explosive Vikings offense.
That was a huge penalty there. Knocked them back 15 yards, so this is a 3rd and 25. Clock is rolling. Probably going to have to throw it. No, it's a handoff to Garcia. Oh, big hit. My goodness.
Oh, another.
I know you're not throwing a flag on the hit.
Devin Martin came up seeing red.
I tell you what, if they're calling a flag on the hit, I'm retiring right now.
Gotta hang it up.
I think they picked it up.
Oh, it looks like it was on offense.
A holding.
Oh.
So just a lose-lose for the Mustangs right there.
I'm just happy I don't have to retire. I enjoy doing this.
I'm trying to figure out why Rodriguez fans were cheering if it was against the offense.
I'm trying to figure out why they declined the penalty. They must have declined it.
I have no clue what's going on.
If it was a holding, the ball should have been moved back from the original line of scrimmage before the run, but refs are going to talk it over. We're confused. They seem confused. They're discussing whether it's 3rd or 4th down. Everybody has an opinion, especially the mothers and fathers. So they will call it 3rd down. Third and long here. All this time, the clock is ticking down to 1:45.
Now we got the clock running. I think this referee crew is a bit confused.
They're struggling. Timeout.
I'm a bit confused on what's going on. Was watching a pretty good football game for a second and don't know what happened. A lot of flags now. Ever since Cobb said there's not too many flags being thrown.
That was the second play of the game.
I don't like that you guys are trying to blame me. There's 3 people here, and 2-on-1 is never fair.
I'm sorry, man. My
Like a
bad.
2-on-1 fast break.
All right. We can get on.
And
we can
I'm
get
in
on
the
cam.
and I'm playing defense.
You're
It's okay.
backpedaling.
Yeah, but if I was guarding you two, I'm sending that back to half court, so I ain't worried.
Sounds
Keep
good.
him coming. Especially Cam. He's a baseball player,
You've never seen me play.
and I don't need to.
Cam could dunk. I've seen it.
It's true.
You made that up.
No, he didn't.
You got a video?
I deleted it.
Cam's going to put the video up on the broadcast so everybody can see him dunking. You guys will see that soon.
I'll show you my the trampoline dunks. Some crazy dunks back in the day. Handoff to Monty Nelson on 3rd down. Not much to breathe right there. Pickup of maybe a yard. So that'll bring up 4th down. We'll see if the Vikings use a timeout here. And they do. So Vikings get a stop. They're going to get this ball back with about 1:20 left here in the first half.
That's what they want. They want the ball. A minute, they can go score. Dime's going to shake that off. It's because Zay said he was throwing pennies. He's going to come back.
Hey, a singular penny, just one. He threw a few
no,
That was
dollars.
yeah.
pretty good. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. Look
Yeah.
at you, buddying up with him.
I'm sorry you're a Vanden fan, you know?
No. I'm a Vanden alumni. There's a difference. It runs deeper over here.
Punter, Owen Whitted to boot this one away. Took a lot of time, almost had it blocked. But it's a pretty good one as it stays in bounds and off the hands. Wow. Right there, a little risky from Braden Chavez, but able to fall down on it right around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, not quite sure what his plan was right there, but I know if that was me in that situation, I probably just would have
Grabbed
put
it.
1 foot out of bounds and touched it. It'd have been a dead ball right there. But that's from years of experience, so you know, I'm not gonna
Years.
blame the young man right there.
Years. You heard that from Zay here first. He's years of experience in football. That's why we got him up here. He's really good.
It's true.
Appreciate it, Mr. Cops.
So the Vikings at their own 10-yard line. An uphill battle here. Just one timeout left, I believe. Handoff. Fisherman outside. And thrown out of bounds. Malik Dawson tossed him into a crew of people on the sideline. Would not want to be a photographer right now. That was not a good sight.
I don't need a field pass.
Poor thing.
I hope she's all right. She should be okay.
Never a sight we want to see. She looks like she's okay.
Did they call a penalty? I think so.
Called a late hit. So this will give him the first down,
Ooh, distance.
right to the 30-yard line.
Even further than that. I don't know.
Wow.
I feel like they're taking big steps. Maybe I'm tripping.
Is that a 20-yard penalty
Late hit?
from the play? 20 yards from the play?
What was the call? They need microphones.
I agree. All we have to wait is for the PA announcer. I think they have communication to the PA announcer. Fisherman, handoff. And trying to fight through, able to shake some tackles, but nowhere else to go.
Another tough run. Yeah, like you said earlier, that man, he runs the ball hard and keeps those legs pushing and moving forward.
Clock ticking. 40 seconds left. Vikings gonna have to hurry. They want to put some points on the board before half. Dimes got some time, rolling out, and he's gonna run again. and get out of bounds. Dawson sort of just let him run and get out of bounds, which will stop the clock.
Wants to avoid that late hit.
I guess so.
He just got one. Now he's nervous. That's how a ref can mess with a player's mentality sometimes. Right, Zay, don't you know a little bit about that? With your years of experience?
Yeah. Freshly happened. Could be on his mind still.
So 26 seconds left. Just across the 50-yard line at the 46. Receiver motioned out. Another penalty. We got yellow flags, pink flags.
Oh, that's a tough one.
5-yard penalty will back him up. Dimes. Trying to scramble again. And he's going to try to get to the outside. He'll get out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock.
They added two. They took off two.
Yeah. A few extra clicks came off that clock.
Two seconds can matter sometimes.
Especially right now. Just 14 seconds left. Dimes. Handoff. Fisherman nowhere. Met in the backfield by Batrez. Clock running. And finally a timeout.
There's a lot of chippiness going on between these two teams.
It seems like they don't like each other too much.
It would seem that way, huh?
And interesting they didn't call a timeout right away. They might have been able to get 2 plays off, but now with 5 seconds, probably just able to get 1. Just going to have to heave it or some type of trickery to get in the end zone here as they got 50 yards to go.
Call him Trey Rogers.
I like that.
Another windy night. We'll say that.
Cold and windy.
That's the theme at Rodriguez games.
Yep, it's that time of year. Five wide for the Vikings. 3 to the left, 2 to the right for Trey Dimes. Pressure coming. He's going to have to heave it out of bounds. So clearly some fans behind us not quite happy. Dimes not able to get this ball out. Great coverage downfield from this Mustang defense. As Dimes has not had much to get. So that'll do it for the first half. Mustangs up 6-0 in a good competitive first half of football. We'll be right back to start the second half.
I stand.
I stand.
I stand. I stand against hate.
I will.
I will.
I will.
I will be an advocate for social justice.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate.
I will support diversity, equity, and inclusion.
В борьбе с расизмом и ненавистью я буду бороться всегда, стискивая кулаки и сглатывая слезы.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate, I will not pretend that racism doesn't exist.
Sa paglaban ng rasismo, hindi ako tatahimik.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate, I will speak my truth.
I will not be silent.
I will prioritize community.
I will be an advocate.
In the fight against racism and hate, I will build community and stand with and for each other.
And if necessary, I am willing to get into good trouble.
En la lucha contra el odio y racismo, yo me solidarizo con mis comunidades.
In the fight against racism and hate.
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 We commit to doing better, to being bolder, and to contributing to a climate where hate is unacceptable and mindfulness and compassion are the norms.
We are Solano College.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. If you remember, Rodriguez kicked off to start the game, so now they will receive to begin this second half. Up 6-0. Some good defense and some promising drives from both teams, but just not able to get into the end zone. Had a lot of penalties in that first half.
Yeah. It's like the ball goes flat in the red zone for both teams.
Yep.
Deflate gate. But they've been doing a pretty good job each on defense. Flying to the ball, making big hits. These are probably the biggest hits we've seen in the last few weeks. Really making some noise out there on defense, both sides.
We'll see if the Mustangs here on offense go back to that pass attack like they did at the beginning of the game. That first drive was really good. Since then, they have not leaned on that passing, as this one caught by a Mustang but immediately dropped. Looked like it was Garcia who may have tripped.
Pretty smart play, taking that knee.
Yeah.
That's going to set them up for the best field position they had all night. Seen them score earlier on a 98-yard drive.
Yep. This one at the 34.
Facts.
66 yards to the end zone.
Facts.
Keenan Jones back out there at quarterback for the Mustangs with Daniel Childs Jr. in the backfield. Jones was wheeling and dealing in the first quarter. They went away from him, brought in Burke. Keenan Jones out wide. Garcia got some room, nice move. Up to about the 50-yard line, so he'll pick up the first down on the first play.
He got moves.
Jukebox.
Jukebox? Did he make him look around? Give that guy your map.
First down, Mustangs.
First down at the 49-yard line. So like I said, it looks like the Mustangs, this passing has worked out. See some screens, maybe some jet sweeps like we've seen in past games. Handoff, Childs, met right there. Good pursuit by Devin Martin. 56 tackles coming into this one. I think he's already got a couple, including that big hit in the second quarter.
Mm-hmm. He had at least 3 tackles in that first half.
Yep.
That'll be number 4 right there. He's having a night.
Up to 60 tackles on the year.
And these are big tackles, too.
Yeah.
He comes up in that hole and feels it.
He's a big linebacker.
He's moving fast.
Yeah.
Got that Palomalu look, too.
6 foot, 205. Another run up the gut. This time getting some good yards.
Staying persistent with the run lately.
Looks like they'll be about 4 or 5 yards shy of the first down here on third down.
I know those hits hurt today because this wind,
it's cold.
Maybe a little warmed up, but you just came out of halftime.
Yeah.
You feeling those.
Crispy wind.
Mm-hmm.
Jones got some time. He's going to scramble as he's got some room. Good block from his receiver. He'll get out of bounds. Nice run. Late penalty on the play.
Holding?
Might have been a holding on Garcia, the receiver.
Gotta let him go.
I thought that was a good block by Garcia, but obviously the ref had a better angle than me. Way over here, you know.
Where's over here?
Visitor bleachers.
Seems like Cam is biased. He put us over here.
Hey, if I could be somewhere, I mean, this vantage point, not great. We saw it last week. I was missing touchdowns left and right.
Yeah.
I think Leroy Bryant's glove fell out of his pocket, and I thought he dropped the ball, so that doesn't tell you enough.
First down, Mustang.
So did they pick up the flag or like what happened right there?
I don't know, but they're not as far up as they were.
Did
That's
they bring
weird.
it back 5 yards from where the hold was?
Possibly.
I think they just are making stuff up now.
They might be. Jones in shotgun. Play action. Rolling, running up, and it's low. Too low for receiver Garcia.
Gotta get low.
I think Devin White dropping in coverage at the last minute forced that ball to go low. Saw him in that passing lane. He just had to dirt it.
Devin Martin.
Yep.
Jones in shotgun once again. 2nd and 10. And a penalty. False start on the Mustangs. That'll push it back. Second and 15 from the 45-yard line. 9:25 left here in the third quarter.
Screen.
Oh,
And it looks like the defense jumped. That might have been Orion Knoll,
Good
number
hard
40.
count.
So with that penalty, it's going to set him up with 2nd and manageable. A little bit
back to yep.
Right at the. So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yep, back to the original line of scrimmage. Lost 5, gained 5. At the 40-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Trips to the left side.
Handoff. Childs picks up a few.
Good drive so far.
Yeah, I really like that scheme right there. When he moves all 3 of the receivers to the left side and gets that trips look, it's going to extend the defense out to the right side, their right side. It's going to open up a few more holes, running holes for that running back.
Third and 7 now. You would think a passing play right here for the Mustangs. They've been good through the air. Keenan Jones was perfect in his first drive. I believe he was 5 for 5, leading the Mustangs down the field 98 yards. See if he's still got some of that magic. Jones over the top and picked off. He didn't see the safety. Simeon Wadimir.
Wadimir.
That was a great interception by him.
Yeah, it just looked like Jones never seen him. He thought he had a touchdown right there with Bodemeyer just sitting right there in that deep third, sitting right there.
Yeah, he just floated that up there, too.
High ball, the intended target on that one. Now a run play. Fisherman busted to the outside. Big hit. Missouri wanting some revenge after a couple missed tackles in the first half.
College targeting.
Second and 3 now. Motion. Handoff. Fisherman. He's got lots of room. Gets out of bounds.
Another penalty.
Another flag on the play. And this is going to push him back.
Push him back, push him back.
They got to make something happen coming up pretty soon. They're doing a lot to stop themselves with the penalties today. A couple big gains that have had to come back because of that.
Yeah. Down at the 9-yard line, Dimes looking to pass, going outside to Fisherman, and brought down by Dawson just barely. Another penalty.
Come on.
That's a late one, too. What was the penalty?
Was it on Dawson?
Then somebody's talking, I guess.
I don't think it was on Dawson. I think it was on who was it on? I'm not sure, but I don't think it was on Dawson.
You never know.
Oh yeah, it was on Gresham. I think they called it on Gresham. I think he said something to the quarterback. But like I said earlier, you gotta let words be said sometimes, man.
Spirits are high.
Last game of the season, winner boosted into the playoffs. Snap, Dimes trying to run again, cuts to the outside, and will get shoved out of bounds by Malik Dawson. Pick up a 5.
Really good coverage by the Mustangs down the field. Just nowhere to go with that ball. Able to force him out the pocket and run out of bounds.
They only seem to be running deep shots, though. There's no real quick strikes for them.
Yep.
Everything's long developing, so you need that time.
And with this pass rush from Rod, you don't have that time. Running back Raheem Holt, number 4 in the backfield. Fisherman taking a breather. Hands it off to Holt. He's got some space and will pick up the first down.
Oh, he looked like he did a dance right there at the end. Was spinning on his head. It looked kind of cool. I tried to do that once when I was younger. Not a good idea.
So the Mustangs actually coming into this one had not let up a score in 3 games. Now through 2 quarters, 14 straight quarters, putting up 0 points on defense, allowing 0 points on defense. But the Vikings right here driving, another first down will move the chains. Remember, this drive started off at the 9-yard line. Now they're up to the 50.
And I just want to say that Case and Dahl for Vanden is handling that edge. He was pushing a Rodriguez defensive end back a couple yards. It's almost like it was the blind side. He was taking him to the bus.
Dimes trying to look for something and keeps his feet moving, but is eventually dropped for a sack.
And pretty good coverage down the field again by the Mustangs, but like you said, Cobbs, all these routes are just down the field and everything's taking a while to develop. I think you're going to have to get some short hitters going across the field just to get them going, just to get them a rhythm.
Yeah, I think the key word right there is a rhythm. Dimes just in no rhythm so far this game. Having to run for his life. 2nd and 15. Hand off to Holt. Tries to cut inside and is dropped by Mekhi Johnson.
It's another flag on the play. We got to see what this one is.
Refs clearly trying to stop the aggression, but seems like it's just part of the game.
They're flag happy today, man. I guess that's every week. Can't just say it today.
Maybe we're the problem.
Yeah, wherever we're at, it's just. Well, we don't know about the other games because we're not there.
We're going to push them back.
Back to the 40.
Once again, hurting themselves.
So now 2nd and 20 at the 40. Long way to go for the Vikings here. Receivers might be getting frustrated. Not a lot of catches in the first half. And play. What?
Come on, refs. Like I said earlier, this crew just looks a little bamboozled. Like, if you're going to blow the whistle, blow the whistle. Make sure the play is dead. That's how people get hurt.
Yep.
Come on, guys. You got to do better.
Yeah, it looked like half an attempt at a whistle right there. Players didn't know it was dead, and then they all finally blew it dead.
You get somebody hit that way. Let up on a play, and someone doesn't let up.
Exactly.
Got to be clear with your calls, clear with your whistle. But don't blow it too much. Like, man, trigger happy.
I'm not sure if there's a timeout. Timeout Vanden.
Rod, I think they playing.
Rod called timeout.
Yeah, Rod's just already ready. They just needed to fix something small, a minor, minute detail.
Here we go. Dimes and Holt. Quarterback, running back. Dimes dropping back. Rolling out. Trying to get his receiver to go upfield, and it's overthrown. No flag. No flag on the play. 3rd down.
I mean, he's getting time to throw the ball. There's pretty good coverage down the field. I just think, again, like you Cobb said, everything's just taking too long to develop. You're going to need to get some quick hitters just to get them going. And I think that's just something you got to understand just to get your guy going. Like, it's not a hard concept to understand, I feel like, as a coach. This is your guy. Trusting him to march down the field. Make it easier for him, you know?
Let the arm warm up, too. Like, can't be going 50 yards down the field. Not
3rd and long.
throwing a pass yet.
Dimes trying to scramble. He's got a lot of room, but eventually dropped down. like he picked up about 7 or 8 yards on the scramble. And they'll bring out the punt unit here.
Dimes is limping off the field. Looks like he might have got injured on that last play a little bit.
That's what's going to happen when your quarterback rushes 15 times in 2.5 quarters.
They're missing somebody on the field.
So finally able to call Rafael Ortiz Velez, number 36, the punter for the Vikings.
First time we called his name all night, huh?
Yep.
Pretty good boot.
And not a great bounce as it kicks right, but pins the Mustangs back pretty far. Overall, nice punt down to the 25-yard line.
Low-scoring game today. Normally we get a couple touchdowns by this point in our games.
Yep, a low-scoring affair. Said earlier, I really think this game is going to be won inside the trenches. And so far, pretty good fight.
Yep.
No one able to truly pull away yet.
I think Rodriguez here needs to get the ball into the playmaker's hands. Get it to Hill, get it to Bryant. Instead, handoff. Met at the line. The run has just not been able to develop today for the Mustangs.
I feel like they're playing a little safer now that they know that they have this lead.
Yeah.
They're not trying to go deep too much no more. Maybe look for that hook that they were running the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, or screen. A lot of wide receiver screens to Leroy Bryant. Jet sweep, Jeremiah Hill.
We know that's their game. We know that's what they like to do.
Get to the outside, beat him to the edge.
Yeah.
Jones, handoff. He's got some room. Damani Nelson staying on his feet, picking up the first down. Best run of the night for the Mustangs. About a 12-yard pickup.
After a few tough runs where he didn't really get too much yardage, one breaks, and that's what's going to happen as long as you keep pounding that rock.
.240 left here in the third quarter. Jones dropping back. Throw to the outside. Nice play. Looked like Jeremiah Hill came back to get that one, and he was able to stay in bounds.
Yep, really good adjustment on that ball.
Yeah, Jones throwing that ball to where just only Jeremiah Hill could get to that one.
You kind of get a sense that the Mustangs have been in control of this game the entire time. They just can't get over that hump other than that first drive they had.
Yeah, and they haven't been to the red zone since. First, Vanden has definitely had some promising drives.
Yeah.
Damani Nelson taking a couple hits. Shooting star in the sky.
Shooting star.
Where?
Friday Night Lights.
You didn't see it?
Friday Night Stars.
Dang, I was looking down.
Yeah, it might have been Elon Musk traveling back.
It sounded like you said must there.
What do you mean?
Like musty. It didn't sound like you used to put a T.
Nah, I put a K.
I don't know. You got to emphasize it. Musk.
You know what, Pablo Blanchero?
Pablo Blanchero.
And that was also you that said that. You're just adding insult to injury.
Hey, come on, man. Just laugh and keep it pushing.
All right. And refs having a show again.
Another meeting.
He laughing. One of the refs is laughing because he doesn't believe what the other ref is saying.
Leave the seminar for the book club or the bingo on Sunday. On the football field.
I think they are arguing right now.
Yeah.
Yep, this crew is having a lot of communication problems.
It looked like he said, that stick to that stick is 10 yards, and if you get past that one, it's a first down. They were clarifying the rules.
That's one.
One very good joke. Steph Curry, three.
Really emphasizing that three.
He's going
to
hold
it. Leave it like 3D.
All right, come on, guys.
He was like, take the picture, take the picture, take the picture.
The photographer's like, it's a video. So 3rd and short. We'll call it 3rd and 3. Clock has been rolling. 1 minute left. Keenan Jones hands it off to Monty Nelson. Shaking off some defenders, but
running hard.
Eventually tackled well beyond the first down marker, up to the 43-yard line.
Nah, Hoodie Nelson.
I like that. Hoodie Nelson.
Hoodie Nelson.
With his best impression of Leonard Fournette on that last run.
And you know what they call Lenny? Playoff Lenny. Rod might get a playoff Nelson. Don't want to speak too soon.
Just want to say that's a Tampa fan right here to my left. Mr. Cam Anderson.
I'm not a Tampa fan. I am red and gold, baby.
Don't falsify.
Jones scrambling as he eventually goes down in between a slide and a drop. But that'll be the last play of the third quarter. 6-0, low-scoring affair here. Some good defense from both sides of the ball in this intense, competitive, important matchup.
Spirits of Vanden down. Only one player holding up the fours. And most of the time, almost every one of them wants to throw it up.
Seems like a lot of conflict and arguing between some of the players for Vanden, which is normal. It happens. It's part of the team game.
You got to find a medium at some point.
Yeah.
Get on the same page. Can't let it run through the whole game. Nip it in the butt fast and move on.
Yep, sometimes you got to remind each other that we all have the same goal at the end of the day.
Catch a dub.
Right.
I always follow up my brothers. You know, you miss a layup, I'll put back, slam it. All right, I'm pushing it. I cannot dunk anymore.
It's all good, man. I'm going to kick it out for the one more, let you do your thing. Just shoot. Shoot or calves.
Three's worth more than two anyways.
It's true. It's good math.
Yeah, best subject. I'm lying. I'm really good at English. Because when I do my layups, I put that English on that ball. Ooh, you like what I did with that?
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one.
Okay, I finally got dapped up, guys. Every other one they said was bad.
Hill in motion. Screen to Bryant. Couple hits, brings him down.
My bad, Cam. I didn't mean to interrupt you right there. That was just my my player instincts just coming back for half a second. Screen.
Gotta yell that out.
That's from the years of experience he has.
Oh my God.
He has to communicate when
Cobbs won't let it go.
When the screen goes. It's a fact.
Comedian Cobbs.
No.
Comedian Cobbs.
Basketball player Cobbs.
Keenan Jones, Damani Nelson. Good drive here, but now it's third down. And they're going to hand it off again. Nelson trying to wiggle free, but will not.
Big play.
Orion Knoll able to stop him and eventually bring him down.
Hang on for dear life for a big stop to make it 4th down. This is going to be a long 4th and 4 right here.
If he didn't make that tackle, that shoestring tackle right there, he was going to get that first. I noticed that. He's running hard.
Yep.
Hoodie Nelson going crazy.
Hoodie Nelson in the 2-3.
Offense going to stay out there. This 4th and 4. Going to hustle up to the line. Jones under center. They might be trying to draw the defense.
What do we have? Delay a game? False start?
Punt?
They tried it. Weren't successful. Probably going to punt it away anyway, so.
Special teams needs to block the punt here, man.
Same result. And why is that?
Momentum. They need momentum back. Something's have to give. The heads are down. Something got to give at some point.
They do need an energy boost. Maybe a good return here.
No
Braden Chavez, number 10, down there, ready to receive. Owen Whitted to punt. And hit a Viking on the back.
You can't advance it. You can't advance it, but that was a heads-up play right there. I've never seen that in my life. It bounced off the receiving team's helmet right into the hands.
I think it went off his back. Either way, my goodness, just not a lot you can do there. I mean, as a returner, you're supposed to have some type of signal to tell everybody else to get out of the way on a punt like that when it's short. Not quite a muff punt, but a short punt. Ref's going to talk this one over. Could be here for a couple days waiting on this call, but.
Looked like that scoreboard chant after that 6-0. It's looking
good.
Looking real good right now.
So the Mustangs get the ball at the 20-yard line. What a swing there. We'll see if that is a backbreaker. Highball, who received it, going backwards.
Wow.
Orion Knoll able to chase him down. That's a lineman right there.
Yeah, he's fast. He's fast. That's that play you like.
Another, oh my God. This is going to be another late play for words, man. For words. That's what I don't like. We haven't seen a physical altercation all night yet. We've seen plenty of personal foul calls.
Got to be at least 5 unsportsmanlike conducts now.
Come on now. You know these guys are passionate, trying to punch their ticket into the playoffs. It's upsetting. That's upsetting. After a great play, that's upsetting.
So 15-yard penalty, I believe, on the Vikings.
I haven't seen them call this many penalties for words in a long time, but I mean, I guess they don't follow the old rule. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. Is that it?
I think that is.
Yeah. I don't know why you guys are laughing. It's a true statement. Words sometimes do hurt, though, guys.
It's true. Nelson.
Ooh.
Met. I believe that's
guy,
Devin
man.
Martin.
Yep.
Devin White, Devin Martin.
Devin White, Devin Martin, same guy. Devin Martin on the play. Another big stop up the gap.
See, I think you found your Bucks fan to your right, not to your left, Jonathan.
You guys have been on the same page tonight, so maybe you're just equally the same. Aren't you a Brady fan, Cam?
No, not at all, actually.
Pretty sure he talks about Brady every week, guys.
I don't believe I do. Wish he was a Niner. Not anymore, though.
No.
When he was a free agent.
Actually, over Jimmy G, you still take him.
Definitely.
100 times out of 100 times. Timeout, Mustangs.
Timeout, Mustangs.
What are you doing here? You trying to run the ball, knowing that you can get a field goal? You have a good kicker.
Man, you know what?
But you did get blocked.
6 touchdowns before we started broadcasting Rodriguez games. All in non-conference, I believe. We haven't seen a Betrez touchdown.
Maybe that's what they go to.
He's got 6 on the year. I mean, clearly a red zone threat with 192 yards on 15 catches and 6 touchdowns.
All in the red zone, probably.
We don't see a lot of him on offense, to be honest.
He is a big guy, though.
That's what I'm saying. 6'2", one of the bigger, probably the biggest receiver they have.
Definitely, yeah. Big frame.
Yep.
Yeah, I stood next to him last week. Pretty tall dude. I almost told him to join me on the hoop court. $18 sacks. He should stick with football.
I think he's doing quite all right.
Yeah.
3rd and goal. They're going to hustle up to the line. Bryant in the backfield. Jones fell down. Bryant had his legs blown up. And I think he's going to be short.
I'm just going to be enough for a first down.
No, they're going to give him the first.
First down, Mustang.
Man, anything on the far side of the field is tough for me, so I apologize. But it is 1st and goal.
Probably going to look to go to Betrez here. Look who's in the game.
This is just the 2nd time the Mustangs have been in the red zone, knocking on the door.
You know what? Play action. Put them on a corner. Oh, no, they're kind of far. Yeah, I'd run it. Corner route.
Nelson in the backfield.
You'll track that.
They're going to hand it off. And he's met. He'll lose a couple.
Come on. You're looking for a reason to the flag. I'm looking
right
at
you. I
you.
was looking at that too, man. You see it in his demeanor.
Right.
So say something.
Grumpy, man.
Sometimes you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed, but you can't let that carry on out into another kid's game.
Especially kids.
Yeah. Teenagers we're talking about.
Jones in shotgun. Looking to pass. Across the middle. No penalty. Jeremiah Hill wanted a flag.
Pass attempt number 4, Jeremiah Hill.
Thought there may have been a tug, but what do I know? 3rd and goal now. Big stop here for Vanden. Touchdown's going to make it real tricky for them to come back, but a stop. They got plenty of time. 1-score game and a PAT would be the difference in the game.
Got to hit somebody.
3rd and goal. Jones fumbled the snap. Rolling out, trying to make something out of nothing, and he'll pick up some yards, but still be shy about 4 yards of the goal line.
It's 4th down. They haven't sent their kicker out there yet.
Momentum?
Looks like Dawson's out there. No, they're going to bring out the field goal unit. And I think this is a good play.
Yeah,
it's a 2-score game.
Remember, they got
kick the field
earlier.
goal here.
I think this is the right decision.
They do have a blocked PAT already.
Yeah, they do. It's going to be a tough angle right there. Remember, high school hash marks are very wide.
Yep. At the left hash. Oh, high snap. Carvalho. Nowhere to go. Wow, what a stop. That's huge.
What I say about momentum, they needed that. And what happened last time on the field goal? Something happened, they got blocked. This time, high snap. It's probably been snapped both times.
Yep. And the special teams coming up big for both teams. They were able to get that ball inside the red zone with the special teams play, and right there, able to come up with a big stop. The special teams play. Special teams coming up big tonight.
Yeah, let's see if Vanden can use that on their offense now and get a score. Change this game around for them.
7-16, plenty of time. We'll see if Dimes can dial up something here. A little pitch to the outside. And Chavez out of bounds. Donovan Troop on the tackle. Dimes, handoff, Fisherman. He's loose. He's got a block. He's got some room. Carvalho with a huge open field tackle. But nonetheless, a big gain, 30-plus yards.
Flag.
Yep, referee standing at the line.
Ooh, and they're walking back. That one hurts.
Every time. That's been the story of Vanden's day.
Seems like we can't have a big play without a flag down at the line of scrimmage.
And I honestly think it's because of all the penalties they got from just talking, you know. Now they're calling you really close. You got on their bad side.
Clock is still running, so this is not great for Vanden. Second and long.
Oh, we're going to stop the game again. What are you pointing at?
He's pointing at the clock. Whoever's in charge of the clock. They may want to add more time. So they did. Back to 6:20 on the clock.
What were they at?
6:11.
They've been doing that all day, too.
I was going to say, now they're trying to hone in on that, but pitch, Fisherman, he's had some big holes to run through so far.
Yep, we're gonna get a nice little chunk on that try right there. Make it at least a 3rd and 8, which is a lot more manageable than 3rd and 17.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a fact.
True that. Dimes gonna have to throw the ball down the field. Trying to get loose again. Picked up a blocker. He looks like he's just short. I'm really curious how many pass attempts Dimes has today. I mean, some good pressure from Rodriguez, but I think most importantly, just good coverage downfield.
Yeah, pretty good coverage by the Mustangs. My bad, go ahead.
Yeah, mix of that, and maybe like you guys were saying before, just not great play calling right now. I think we get some screens, get Fisherman outside maybe. Fisherman's been cooking.
Yeah. Dimes got to notice he had Fisherman on Dawson. It's a linebacker with a running back.
Mismatch.
Yeah.
Timeout Mustang.
Timeout Rodriguez. Halfway through this 4th quarter in this low-scoring game.
Yeah, this is an incredibly low-scoring game. But we talked before the game about how this one should be a good one. I mean, Rodriguez better than they were last year with a lot of seniors, a lot of people who've been through the trenches, a lot of people who've been playing. And they look like they come out with a vengeance. trying to prove that they are up there with the best in the league. Coach Miles King doing a good job, too, preparing his boys. And that defense doing a great job.
Yep. 26 seniors for Vanden, so both of these teams, lots of seniors. Refs blow the play dead. Is this another timeout? So Rod calls a timeout, and then right after Vanden calls one.
There are 4 prizes that have not been claimed. First is the drill. The numbers are 078519.
So fellas, what do you think we need to see from Vanden here? They need to drive down this field and score.
Maybe another completed pass in the air other than just the first one. You know, the Rodriguez defense is doing a good job shutting down the passing game. I mean, everything's gone deep after they got that first route, and nothing's really developing. No mismatches really on the field.
I think they're going to run this rock right here.
Yeah, dimes, quarterback run.
Yep.
And I think they got it.
It's going to be real close. Yep, move the chains.
That fall forward definitely helped him out right there. That was the difference.
So they said they should have ran in the red zone.
Indeed.
Dimes.
Let this one go.
Going it deep and almost picked off.
I know Missouri wants that one back. That was in the breadbasket right there.
That's a game winner right there. You take that.
Yeah, that one almost seals the game. I mean, I was just going to say a second ago that Trey Dimes just has to trust his receivers and let that ball fly, but as soon as he does, it's almost an interception.
He's had a lot of overthrows so far. Seen that. Usually overthrowing it to the sideline. Being a little cautious tonight. Although he's thrown it deep, thrown it to the sideline so he doesn't get picked off, although he has been picked off once tonight. Handoff. Fisherman breaks a tackle. Eventually dropped down. Makai Johnson on the tackle. He's had a nice game tonight.
When I say shifty, shifty. Human joystick.
Human joystick, jukebox.
Spin cycle.
Dimes looked left, didn't like it. Rolling right, he's got some room as he'll pick up the first down. So Dimes trying to run his way across the field.
I think
this offense.
If the Vikings want to go down and get a game-tying, potentially game-winning score on this drive, it's going to come with the legs. I think they're going to do it with the ball on the ground and eventually get that defense to suck in and then drop it over the top if they need to.
Dimes sacked. Dawson in on that one. So a 3-yard loss. This team, the Mustangs that is, averaging over 4 sacks a game as a unit. Pass rush finally getting home.
Doing what they do best.
Yep. Holt in the backfield, fakes the pitch. He had a receiver open, and this visiting crowd just screaming. Looked like number 7, Simeon Weidermeyer. I mean, he looked nude down the field.
Yeah, there was nobody near him. He almost could have just ran. If he would have caught the ball, he could have danced a little. Did a little TikTok dance and then kept it pushing for a touchdown.
Instead, 3rd and 7, handoff Fisherman. Makai Johnson brings him down. Short pickup of a few, but he's got a few more yards to go to pick up that first down. Clock is ticking. Just outside of 3 minutes. Fisherman banged up. He's limping off the sideline. Not a good sign for the Vikings.
I think he banged his knee.
Down on the ground. Raheem Holt coming in. Clock ticking. Vikings. Probably the biggest play of the game right here. 4th and 4. And a Mustang jumped. Wow. What a sigh of relief for the Vikings.
Keeps this drive alive. Oh, that's just a huge mental breakdown right there.
Don't need those, not right now.
Dimes. Short pass completed. Staying on his feet. And out of bounds. Mohammed Hakam. The Vikings have this drive trickling.
And that's exactly what we talked about earlier, right, Cops? Just trying to get the ball. Just shorter routes. Get the ball to your playmakers.
So that'll move the chains. 1st down. Dimes looking deep. And just out of reach for the wide receiver. Looked like Chavez was the intended target. Dimes, handoff. Holt got some room. He won't go down. Carvalho eventually gets him by his footing down to the 10. Oh, this is a nail biter here. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. They're going to hustle. Handoff. Holt dropped by Betrez. Dimes. Visiting stands are loud and roaring. Looking outside. It's caught! Touchdown, Vanden! Simeon Weidemeyer. With 1:50 left. Oh my goodness, Vikings were down this whole game. Looks like Trey Dimes is gonna hold for the kicker. Ortiz Velez for the lead. Flag on the play. Refs talking this one over. And very important PAT. So they're going to back this one up. This is going to be a longer PAT if they still want to go for this.
You want me to call him to see who he tell you who he's doing?
Ortiz Velez for the lead and potentially the win. The kick up and good. Rafael Ortiz Velez puts the Vikings on top. And it's roaring here.
What did I say about those scoreboard chants?
Wow.
Being a little too early.
And that home section a little quiet now. And how can they not be?
A last-second touchdown. Simeon Weidemeyer sneaking into the back of that end zone. Trey Dimes getting out the pocket, making a play. That is spectacular. They haven't got nothing all day, but what did I say about momentum?
Yeah.
4th down stop, touchdown.
Just truly miraculous. And Rodriguez will have one shot here, most likely just one shot with 1:50.
This is an exciting game. They're going to talk about this one all week at school.
Man.
Next week. All weekend.
As much as I hate to say it, this would be in Rodriguez fashion. I mean, last time they beat Vanden was 2011. Rod just trying to make the playoffs here. We've seen some pretty crazy special teams plays. I'm sure that man Leroy Bryant just trying to get that ball in his hands, but we'll see if they even kick it towards him. It's a squib. Off the foot, picked up. Gabriel, he lost the football. He lost the football.
Oh my gosh. What a change. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh is right. And it's Vikings football. This game has been flipped on its head. Wow. Late flag, but it shouldn't matter.
Who threw it? Is it the same guy?
I think either way, it's after the play, so it shouldn't matter.
How many timeouts does Rodriguez have left? All 3?
No, I think they have, it's either 1 or 2.
Well, if I'm Vanden, I'm giving the ball to my running backs, which has been actually the best thing that they have been getting, other than that touchdown pass from Trey Dimes right there. Dimes dropping a dime, just to reiterate that.
Looks like Sac Joaqin, number 13 for the Vikings, still down on the field. Getting 10-2 right now. But man, Vikings with the shocker late here in the 4th quarter.
I think Shelton was the one who jumped on that fumble too.
You might be right. Interesting, he's down over at the 40-yard line. Might have been trying to get off the field, but
40
couldn't quite make it. Actually, yeah, you're right, not 13, 43. Mateo Aguilar, the linebacker.
This is exciting. We haven't had one like this in a while.
Definitely the best game we've had so far.
Great atmosphere. Everything has been playing up to par, other than the penalties called.
Yep. Could have been a smoother game, but nonetheless electric here on this Friday night. Season finale.
Ooh, I hope Rodriguez, well, they still got a chance. You never know what could happen.
They got a couple timeouts, I believe.
1:40 left. Ooh, big things can still. Ooh, they're taking a knee.
We'll see if they can knee this one out.
And they're pointing at me on the Vanden side, asking me what number 2 said. Dominance? They seem to watch that interview. Because
they kept the receipts.
Kept the receipts for sure. They're going to hear that one. Number 58, man.
Devin Martin.
And he's been making big plays.
He's probably going to not like the Devin White.
He might. Devin White flies around.
He does.
And he's flying around today, making big hits.
So it looks like the Vikings just able to knee this one out. Doesn't seem like Rod has any timeouts, or if they are, they're waiting to use it. Not sure why they would do that, though.
Yeah, I think they're going to be talking about this one on Twitter. It's going to be dominance, question mark.
At Jonathan Cobbs.
No, don't add me. I'm not getting into no Twitter. Also, I do not have a Twitter, so you will not find me there. I need to get one.
I envy you.
Help my recruiting.
So that'll do it. I mean, what a comeback. Just absolute magic for the Vikings as they were losing this game for 46 minutes. And the Mustangs, who had not allowed a point in the last 3 games and 3 quarters, 15 quarters of shutout football, just to lose here in the final minutes of the game. An absolute heartbreaker for the Mustangs, but an electric comeback for the Vikings.
Yeah, that was electric. This was an exciting night. I had fun today. This is the best game I've seen in weeks. And yes, I am biased, Vanden alumni. And yes, you see what
Finally
happened.
admitting to it in the last
7-6. I'm admit at the end.
But before we head out, we will send it down to our main man, Zay Randall, who's down with our James Thomas Media Player of the Game.
All right, so we're here with the MVP of tonight's game. Had an interception and a game-winning touchdown tonight. Simeon Wiedermeyer, tell me how you feeling.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I just feel dominance, man. You know, we just played our asses off. Sorry for the cussing and stuff, but we just played a good game. You know, we got scored on first quarter. Defense came back. We just kept on running. Stopping them. The offense just couldn't get nothing, and we finally just got that. We finally started doing something, and we scored. And I'm just proud of my teammates, man. We all picked it up today.
Man, after that first drive, when they scored on that 98-yard drive, y'all was able to stop them every single time. They put up another point after that.
Yep.
And then you got that game-winning touchdown. Tell me what was going through your mind when you scored right there.
I'm not gonna lie. It was all slow motion, bro. When I was open, I yelling at him like, throw me the ball. And he took a minute, so then he finally threw it, and the ball just came slow motion. I'm like, if I don't catch this, man, it's my team. It's my team, man, and I don't want to lose I don't want to lose the game for my team, so I had to catch the ball, baby.
Hey, man, when you did that, you clinched your berth in the playoff spot. Yeah. Man, good luck. I hope y'all can repeat and do the same thing y'all did last year.
Yeah, thank you.
This has been another broadcast with Solano. We out.
You keep telling me to make it, yeah, to the spot where we would stay lit, and finish bottles never wasted, yeah, cause that's where I'm from. I'm feeling like old school mixtape, that's all I need. I'm killing that low ride Sunday, that's all I need. Everybody sing, there ain't no place I